Guten Tag, Klasse. So today we're going to start reviewing. You've kind of learned pretty much everything in Kapitel 7, the main things you're going to need to know for next year. So now we're going to review so that then I can give you a few assessments at the end of the year to see, what you know. It will not be the regular final exam that we give, but it'll be kind of little elements. You'll do a little bit each day, not a whole big thing each day. So first thing we're going to review is verbs. It's very important that you remember how to use verbs. So we're going to go through these and I'll explain some things, see if you can say them. If you can do them as I do, then you probably got it. If you're using the wrong words or the wrong endings, well, you might want to review a little. I play guitar. So you have to know that I is ich. You have to know that play is spielen. But how do you use it with ich? Ich takes E, so ich spiele Gitarre. She gets together with friends. So, to get together with friends is mit Freunde zusammenkommen. You may not remember that one. It was a big one. So how do you say she gets together? Sie kommt mit Freunde zusammen. If you had the zusammen before the mit Freunde, that's okay too. But sie kommt. Sie and S all drink tea, remember? So that's why this word, kommt, has a T at the end of it. He swims. So you have to know it's This is a pretty basic one. Schwimmt. Because Sie and S all take T. So that verb has to end in a T when you're using he, she, or it. They read books. So what's the ending for they? Sie plural. Sie lesen Bücher. So this Sie means they, so you have to know what it means. And again, you're never just going to use pronouns, go up to somebody and say, Sie lesen Bücher. Who are you talking about? You will know you're talking about multiple people, or if you're talking about a girl, you'll say, Sie liest Bücher. So, do you listen to music? So first you have to get that you listen to music. Then you have to flip them to make it a question. Hörst du Musik? Do takes ST, always. Even in the weirdest, most irregular verbs, do always has the ST. And then the question, you put the verb first. Hörst du Musik? There's no word for just do with another verb in German. Do listen doesn't exist. It's just listen. Do you like dogs? So in German it's going to look like you dogs. Magst du Hunde? Ich mag Hunde. Do you cook, Mrs. Fisher? Notice the comma, very important. You're asking Mrs. Fisher if she cooks. So it's going to look like cook you, Mrs. Fisher. Kochen Sie, Frau Fischer. You all text. So you all, a lot of you don't even remember what you all is. Do you know it's ear? I hope so. So all the plurals take in except for the irritating T. Ear, zimst. Looks like it's ST, but that's because zimzen, the stem ends in an S. So really that's part of the stem and the T is just the ending. She rides a bike. Sie fährt ein Fahrrad, or sie fährt Fahrrad. Doesn't really matter. He dances. Mein Hund bellt. Notice there's a T ending because I'm talking about one person or thing. Mein Hund. Mein Hund bellt. He dances. Tanzt. Sie and S all take T. It must be at the end. Oh, good. Okay, so now you're going to do some review games to practice this. I think I'm going to also try to put up some notes for you about verbs, and I'll start posting more and more notes so you can review just to have. You may need them, you may not. Anyway, until the next review, tschüss.